Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 16 of your Texas Rangers franchise mode. As in today's episode, we are heading into a very big off season. As you guys seen already, we already kind of made a couple moves going after Amar Garrett, Jose Alvarado, Dan Winkler, and also giving a contract to Ahmed Rosario. So we already are kind of bolstering up the team for this next season, trying to make this team a for sure playoff team, which is a thing that we've been waiting for, right? The past 2 years, they've been good years. We won the division, we finished over 500, we had 2 years of 100-win seasons, which has never been done in Texas Rangers history. And not just that, we lost, though, in the first round each time. Once to the Yankees, and then once to the Red Sox. So it definitely has not been a very successful couple years, and especially with the team that we have, it is a very successful looking team. I think a team that could rip teams apart, in my opinion. But we need to make a couple more moves, and a couple more moves meaning going all in. So we're going to be making a couple deals. Jonathan Villar, I love the guy, but the last couple of years, he's been getting worse and worse over the past couple seasons. He played great. In his first season, he had a great season with the team, but ever since then, he's been slowly declining and slowly getting worse, and especially this year, being our leadoff guy, he definitely was not the guy that we were looking for him to be. And we don't really got any, Aquino could replace him, or Santana, or any of those guys, but then we're going to have a kind of a weaker outfield and stuff like that, which I don't want. I want to have a really strong outfield, and I want to play Aquino as the DH, right? He's going to be our DH guy, right? He's the guy that hits us the big dingers and stuff like that. So, and also we have Carlos Velez as well, so we can worry about him later. So we're going to be trading Jonathan Villar, practically because of the fact that he takes up so much money on our team, like $13.6 million this year. We're just going to trade him for nothing. And we know the fact that the matter is we're not going to get very much for Jonathan Villar. That's just plain and simple. We're not going to get very much for him. We're trading him for next to nothing. But we might be able to get some good prospects from Jonathan Villar. An 8 potential there. And Franklin Mandel, starting pitcher. Beretta, 77 overall, second baseman. Someone that could be a guy that maybe plays for the team, because I don't think we have any, actually. Arraez. Well, let's take a look at the athletics here. Let's see what they got. But this is a divisional team, so we'll have to maybe see what they got. So Marcus Brito hasn't played yet. Really good fielder. That's the one big thing that I'm liking him, is that he can play really good field. He's definitely not the greatest hitter in the world, but I feel like that will come with time. But we'll wait on him. And this keep suggesting. Actually, we'll go with all. Let's see what we can find and see what we can get for some players. Dylan Bundy, Manas, a relief pitcher, which would still crank up our. That's with the Red Sox, though, and that's been our enemy for the past couple seasons in the Red Sox. But they are giving us a pretty enticing deal with a very good relief pitcher that we could almost take someone, and that's a very nice contract, right? You pick up this guy. He wasn't too bad last year. He's a right-handed guy, so you take off another right-handed guy that you signed. You take Monez, and you take that other prospect that we were giving us. He's not on contract. Who's a good prospect that's on a contract? Not Joe Moosegrove. None of these fuckers. Scott Taylor. That was the guy that they were giving us. I think that's a good deal. I know we're changing Jonathan Villar to the Boston Red Sox, a team that is with us, but Monez, it's such a nice contract. I don't think I'm going to give this one up. So Monez, welcome to the Texas Rangers. You're going to be a big fucking relief pitcher for us. So that means we could take one of the relief pitchers off. At least I think, right? So how many relief pitchers? So we will have 3, added more. So that'll be all there. Yeah, we'll have way too many pitchers. Way too many relief pitchers, at least. So we could take one of the relief pitchers off. So Jose Alvarado, we're keeping him. Dan Winkler we'll keep. And Garrett. Actually, Garrett's a left-hander, so we're going to take Winkler off. We're going to withdraw our offer to him. But we are going to stick to Jose and Amar Garrett. Hopefully we get those 2 guys on the team. Next up, we are going to be signing the big man, Cody Bellinger. All right, this guy has been a lethal hitter for the past couple seasons. 56 home runs. Also, I always keep forgetting one thing before we continue. Can we check awards from this? No, we'll have to wait until the start of the season. I always forget to check awards from you guys, and I'm so sorry for not doing that. But anyways, Cody Bellinger, a guy that it can hit. He is clutch. He has discipline. He is just everything you need him to be. He's a good fielder, and he hits like a Mack truck. 312 average, 56 home runs, 146 RBIs. This is a guy that we could build a team around, right? And I think the team needs that kind of face, right? We have a lot of good players as it is, and Luis Arezou, Marte, but the team is getting older. And we all know that. The team is going to get older over time, and we're going to need to start building this team to be a successful team now. And Cody Bellinger would be that guy that would help us out for the next couple seasons. We might have to sign him to a fuck ton of money, but who gives a shit? I want this guy locked up for a good 7 years. We are giving him a max contract. Let's give him 8 years max contract. That's 36 years old. We will backload the contract, so we're mostly playing him at the start, so we'll put his option as none. He's going to be a star player. He's legit going to be the franchise player of this team. So hopefully we can get Cody Bellinger on the Texas Rangers. And not just that, we're also going to be going after Luis Castillo. He doesn't really want to come to the team now. That's going to be the big problem. We're going to have to actually find somebody that wants to come to the team more. And we're going to need some right-handers, I think. A right-hander would be perfect. I was taking a look at Blake Snell, 31 years old. He's a really, really good pitcher. 295 this year, 19-5 with the Chicago White Sox. I think he would be a guy that I would pick up to be that big ace for this upcoming season. He is left-handed, though. This guy, he is right-handed. He had a 4.17 last year ERA, not that great. Marquez, 330. He's actually a guy that I wouldn't mind, and he would be probably cheaper than most of the other guys. Yeah, he would definitely be a lot cheaper than most of the other guys. So we'll sign him for a good 6 years, lock him up for a pretty good amount, $16.1 million, $96.4 million total, ace for sure. Marquez, hopefully they will sign to the Boston Red Sox. We'll have to see. Hopefully we get lucky. But Emin signs as the first base coach. Hicks goes to the Cubs. Garrett signs with the Rangers. And Alvarado. And Red Sox, of course, they pick up Villar. That was a big deal. And Cody Bellinger, an 8-year, $157.9 million deal. And Bellinger signs with your Texas Rangers, ladies and gentlemen. And Marquez signs, and he goes to the Dodgers. Wow, what a insane turn of events for your Texas Rangers. We signed Cody Bellinger on a pretty nice contract. I mean, it's going to be really nice for the first couple seasons, and then it's going to really start hitting us hard, that type of contract. And we knew that was going to be a case. We knew that was going to be a case with Cody Bellinger, that we would be paying this guy top fucking dollar, right? This is a franchise guy. So we're going to be paying him top dollar, and that's without a doubt. So Cody Bellinger, yes, we want him in the lineup, and he's going to be that big player for us. He really is. He is going to be that franchise player for us every night of the week, and we're hoping that he can be that big leader for us. Now we're going to have to kind of fill out the lineup, so let's see what we do for the lineup. So, let's back out. Let's start from the beginning. So, Cody Bellinger, I don't think I want him as leadoff guy. I think the leadoff guy that I want is Amed Rosario, because of the fact that he's speedy. He's speedier than everyone else, right? So he's going to be a perfect leadoff guy for the team, I feel. Luis Arezou, I feel like that would be a perfect guy, second base guy for the team. He's been our consistent second baser, so of course we're going to be keeping him on the team. Actually, we still need to give him a contract. Actually, we did. It's just they both haven't signed it yet, for fuck's sakes. But yeah, Arezou. Marte, we want you to play the field because you're a lot better than Santana. Santana can play the DH because Aquino is pretty good with his arm strength. And I think Cody Bellinger is going to go right here. Then Marte can go right behind Gallo. So it's Amed Rosario, who is pretty good against righties. Then Arezou. Then Cody Bellinger with his power. Then Gallo. Then Ketel Marte. Actually, Ketel Marte actually might do better there because he's another good contact guy. And then Bellinger, then Gallo, then Aquino. Then Santana can go up there. Then Aquino. Then Guzman. And then Sam Huff. I think that's perfect. I'm liking the way that lineup looks. You really don't need to pick up anybody else. Depth, of course, is going to be a big thing because I think all we have for depth right now is Velez. Let's see here. The lineup that we actually have done. There we go. We only have Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman can play outfield, though, so that's nice. Velez can play outfield, but he really can't do very much. And then you got Joey Dunnan. So we got a pretty good core. And pitching-wise, Jermaine, we want you there. That's a pretty fucking stacked pitching core. And then with Hans Cross, so however he'll jump up, that will be nice to see as well. And then Alvador, why are you so low? What's the matter with your morale? Oh, it's because you want to be closer. You'll be better. You'll be okay. Now let's take a look at how many players we have up on the main roster. 23 out of the 28. So you signed some depth. Maybe another 2 guys. That makes it 5. So we still have room, I think, for another bullpen guy, I feel. But I think we have maybe some prospects like Colby Oldroyd that probably will jump up this next year. Luke Farrell, not too bad. Tim Laker, maybe. We'll see. But I think I want to wait right now because we don't got very much money left to go after very many people and sign some people. So I think we're going to wait. We're going to select our 40-man roster that we need to do and get Colwyn, Brock Burke, and Harreas. So what do we need to do? Colwyn, Brock Burke. So we'll get those guys first. Colwyn, out of the 40-man. Brock, 40-man. Reyes, 40-man. We got to add all these fuckers. We got so many people to add to the 40-man list. Actually, not too many. We only need a couple more. Let's go for Steele Walker because he's a big 71 overall there. And Tyler Phillips. Those are the 2 big guys that I think we should get on the team. So Tyler Phillips, get you on the team. And then we're going to look for some guys in that 40-man draft. See if we could get any kind of lucky guys to bring into the team, because I don't think that would be too bad of a move to kind of wait to see what we can get, and then to see kind of what our prospects will develop as well, because I feel like we have a pretty good amount of guys that we could even use this upcoming season in the main roster. That's what we also need to do as a backup catcher, someone who could be a backup for us. Tom Murphy, he's not too bad. How much for you? 4.4 million, not too bad. We can maybe go with a little bit cheaper Austin Barnes, but his arm strength is kind of shit. He's not very good. He's pretty good. Yeah, let's give him a contract. Oh, fuck, he wants a long-term deal, though. Tom Murphy, he didn't want very long of a... Oh, he still did. Fuck off, man. Can you fuck off with this bullshit of fucking long contracts, you dumbasses? James McCain, no. Salvador Perez, no. Manny Pina. Well, might as well pick up Manny Pina back up. 1 year, $4 million. Sure, we'll give you that. There we go. So we should be good to go to sim to free agency. Hopefully the guys that we have on arbitration sign with the team, but I'm not too sure if they are or not, because... Oh, there we go. Tommy Edman did. We're going to offer him arbitration, submit that offer, and, yeah, okay. So we'll be arguing with him for a little bit, but that's okay. We'll argue with him. Marcus Stroman going to the Padres. Good for him. Yes. We don't need to stop the simulation. Russ Hosking goes to the Brewers. Now, we remember we don't got very much money left, so we're just practically going to continue the simulation. Julio Urias goes to the Cincinnati Reds. Miguel Andujar goes to the Red Sox. So a lot of teams are kind of bolstering up around us. Cubs, David Gull. Astros picking up Blue. Oh, man. The Astros seem to be kind of loading up a bit more. Yeah, so none of the guys we want to sign there. Free agency, we really don't need to worry about free agency because we got the players Nicholas Castillos, Craig Crimbo going there. Stop simulating. Let's see here. Oh, man, we're broke as fuck, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, that fucking contract really did hammer us down, eh? That contract really did damn us in. But you know what? We only need four more players left. We have the youngsters, and that's what I mean. That's why I said we could go all in this year. Because of the amount of fucking young players that we have to really call up this season, we got the potential. We got the potential to even make moves and go after some other players that we could possibly use for the team this upcoming season. So for me, I am not worried at all about this upcoming season. And if we have to use some weak bullpen hand, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm very confident in the team that we have. And I believe that we can go a very long way with everything that we got this season. So, um, and hopefully we have a good Rule 5 draft. We'll try to find some bullpen guy, maybe some speedster. I wouldn't mind going after somebody that would help the team out, and there seems to be a lot of picks out there. We're not going to get the nicest pick, but maybe we could find somebody that might be nice. Austin Bryce, his contract, see, that's not that bad. 80 overall would be a decent bullpen hand, and if he doesn't fit the team when it comes to it, then fuck, we could just dip on him, right? Like, I mean, that's not too big of a deal for the team, and we could do a lot of decisions that we would like to make. Now, let's see if there's anybody better that we can really use for the team. It doesn't really look like it. It looks like we just have the one pitcher there in Austin Bryce. I think he would be a perfect guy for the team. He's in the minors right now, so Austin Bryce, welcome to the Texas Rangers as we try to keep pushing on for a big playoff push for the team this year. This is what we kind of hope for. We're going to auto-draft the rest of the draft, though. All right. So, yeah, we're still at that. Eduardo Escobar. Oh, you can fucking remember that guy. Eduardo, did he play for the Blue Jays, right? Is he the old fuck that played for the Blue Jays? No, that's another guy. That's another Escobar. I can't remember what his name is. I always loved him because he had like a weird fucking hitting stance. DJ LeMahieu going to the Pirates. The Marlins giving us something. So Tristan Pompey, a 70 overall speedster for our Ray Ward, who is nowhere near ready yet. But Tristan Pompey is way older than what Ray Ward is by a good 6 years. So I'm going to pass on that one. It's not a good deal for me, so I'm not going to go after it. Some of the arbitration hearings. Just keep summoning you, bitch. Whit Merfield's still there. Hey, that's not too bad. How much do you want? Yeah, you want 3.4. Fuck off, buddy. You're not getting that type of money right now, man. Who do you think you are? You're not getting any of that fucking money. Spring training, we got to simulate up to now. Yes. Sim to spring training, yes. There we go, boys. We're in spring training, ladies and gents. So let's take a look at the rosters. We got a lot of people. I don't know if we're going to sim to the regular season, and then we'll figure out the rosters and such. And we're definitely going to need some backup players. So David Peterson, yes. Kobe Orrid. What the fuck happened to Hans Kraus this year? He was so good, and then, yeah, we're calling him back up to the majors, boys. I don't know why you guys have him so low down. Yes. I don't care if he goes on waivers. He's not staying up on the main roster. Colby Allroyd, yes, we wanted him up on the main roster. We wanted that to happen. David Peterson, yes. The bullpen, Luke Farrell, I don't know why the fuck you're up. But you're getting sent down. Bryce, yes, all these guys. LeCarrick, Tim Laker, those guys are not ready yet. Manapina, Sam Huff, I don't know why he's so low. Probably because, yeah, he's not making enough money. Nick Prado, Thomas Fox, Arezu, yes. Rosario, Joey Dunnan's lower, I guess. I don't know why. He wants to be every day, so that will be something to kind of look at. I mean, he is an everyday player. He has that speed and stuff like that, so we'll have to kind of look into that. Santana, Velez. Yeah, we want to keep Velez. All these motherfuckers. Tavares. Fuck, I don't know why you guys sent him back down. We could actually use a lot of these guys. And Hunter Cole as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the lineups here. What we got for the team. I think we have too many pitchers, it feels like. We have way too many pitchers. We could send down one of the motherfuckers. Because Colby Ore, we can send you down to the AAA. Cannot be sent down without clearing option. Oh, fuck. We're going to have to trade him. We're going to have to do some trades here, boys. We're definitely going to have to do some trades before we start up the next video, I think. So, yes, Edmund, Rosario, Luis Arezu. So, practically the lineups that I kind of set up. But, Edmund, I feel like Joey Dunnan actually might be a better fit to play third baseman because of the fact that I think Joey Dunnan is ready for full-time baseball. And Ketel Marte, you switch with Santana, and then you play left field. And then Gallo, yeah, you could play right field this year. I think that would be the right decision, and have Joey Dunnan play as the third baseman for the team. Call me Edmund, I love the guy, but I feel like he's a good fucking guy, but I feel like Joey Dunnan would be way better at the speed game at the end of the order. It would make us a lot of a better team. Joey Dunnan, better overall wise. And look at that, he's even leading off the left-handed guys. Holy shit, they want him leading off. That's actually not the case. I want Ahmed Rosario because he's better at lefties than what Joey Dunnan is, and we could have him playing at the bottom of the order. Actually, we could have him playing higher up. Why is Carlos Velez playing here? What the fuck is this backward ass shit, bro? Jesus Christ. It should be Aquino here, first of all. And Aquino playing DH. Because Cody Bellinger is a fucking good fucking fielder, you dumbasses. Jesus Christ, man. What do they got over here? We want that. We want this every fucking time. Left field, Cody Bellinger. Right field, and then Marte. That's the fuck what we want. This is what we want. Dunning. Oh, fuck. Dunning. And then that. And then that. And then he could actually move up. And then he could play right behind Marte. I think that's it. Joey Dunnan's kind of playing in every position. Why is he not happy? Is it just because he's playing in Texas and shit? That's okay. But we got a pretty good amount. I think we could use another backup player, right? First baseman wise, I mean, we have Gallo. So actually, we have a pretty good amount of first base people that could cover first baseman anyways. Who do we need for a backup, right? Tommy Edman is really our only infielder that we actually have. We needed some more outfielders. Also, before we get like two more deep into it, I forgot to take a look at awards. So Mike Trout won the MVP last year for the another year again. Cy Young goes to Blake Snell. He won the batting title as well, Mike Trout. Reliever of the year goes to Brad Hand. Julio Rodriguez won the Rookie of the Year. Hank Aaron goes to Mike Trout. Gold Glove goes to Jamison Talon. For catcher, Rushman. For first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Jose Perez won second baseman. Matt Chapman for third baseman. Lindor for shortstop. He's won it for multiple years in a row with different teams. Mirrorless left-handed. Chris Taylor for center field. And Aquino won right fielder. Gold Glove of the Year. And then Silva Sugar goes to Jordan. Oh my god, I can't say his name, I guess. Mitch Grauber. Catcher, Miguel Senio. I'm just going to take a look at all the awards because I can't fucking... Hey! Joey Gallo won the outfielder, and Ketel Marte won the Silver Slugger outfield as well this year. So Gallo and Marte both winning it this season, and then some of the postseason shit. Anthony Santador. Top prospects, I guess we could take a look at that. I don't think anybody... Hey, wow. Maxim Acosta, he's still up there, but he's still not ready for full-time baseball GSD yet. So we are hitting the 23-minute mark. There's nobody on the trading block, so trade that we're going to have to make is Colby Allred. That's going to definitely be a guy that we're going to have to trade away because of the fact that we want Hans Kraus playing and we want David Peterson playing. David Peterson was very good for us last year for our relief. So we're going to be using them again. And we want MLB-ready people. We want MLB-ready people for the team, and nobody wants to do a trade. So how about all? None for Colby Allred. What about David Peterson? Does anybody want David Peterson? Nobody wants David Peterson. So we're going to have to practically make a trade for someone that's an infielder that could be a good guy for the team. And there's nobody on the... For fuck's sakes, man. I mean, we could sign Whit Merrifield. He could fucking play everywhere. And how much does he want? If you would take a cheaper fucking deal, you dumbass, I would totally sign you on a good deal. And I would sign you. But since you're kind of being an asshole and want so much goddamn money, I really don't want to sign you. I think this is something that we figure out in the next episode on who do we play for this upcoming season. Because of the fact that we really don't got anybody really ready to play in our infield. I mean, we could call up some people like Martinez, but yet we need an infielder, right? We need a big-time infielder that could be a depth guy for the team. everywhere else, I think we're fully ready and prepared to go through this season. We got some good left-handers. I mean, not as much as we wanted. Yeah, actually, we have a pretty good amount of left-handers. We usually have Leclerc play, but actually, Leclerc, I mean, we really don't need to play fucking closer. He's doing pretty well with an 88 overall. It's just Alvarado who wants to play there, and he gets up to a 92 overall. Yeah, we could even trade one of our fucking relievers. I don't think we need this many relief pitchers, for fuck's sakes. And with Hans Cross going to definitely be playing pitcher there for sure. That's going to be a guy that we definitely look at. I don't know why he's angry at me, but I'm hoping that he can become a little bit of a happier pitcher throughout the season, and he could get a little bit better, because we really need him to be a big-time pitcher. Really, really need him. I don't know why Boraki dropped, too. He should be always ecstatic, but he's still an 82 overall. I don't know why he dropped down to that. But hopefully the Texas Rangers can jump back from what we had. We had a really good offseason, I think. We picked up a lot of good players. We still need to do a little bit more tweaking on the team, but I think after that, I think we could seriously push for a big. Why is Quino could go there? Santana's going to be playing on the bench, so maybe we make a deal where we trade away Santana. Maybe we pick up some players in Santana, right? So we'll have to figure that all out in the next episode, but for right now, guys, I'm going to end things here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.